Two Jews, both big and tall, no subject too small for the good guys. A Mother's Dream premium podcast team, make it your weekly routine, it's a Good Guys. And if you don't give us 5 stars, what are you nuts? What are you nuts? Yeah, we're the good guys, we're not the great guys, we're just the good guys. Whoa.
Mazel, morons, welcome back to the Good Guys podcast. I'm here with the head of P. Diddy's reentry team. It's been some...
I guess we're back on these introductions. I'm down, okay? I'm down. I don't know what we're going to do with this Diddy guy, okay? I don't know, but I'm on his team, okay?
Oh my
I'm
God.
doing my best.
That's all we need.
I'm doing my best. Ooh, what kind of poppy are you drinking? That's a gorgeous can.
Ginger lime, hun. Ginger lime.
You're so young, flirty influencer. You're like so Gen Z, Alex Earl. Like,
I don't even really know who Alex Earl is.
You're the it girl, Josh. You're the it girl.
I wanted my whole life. I've never wanted to be a woman, no matter how high estrogen people may think I am, and my gynecomastia. But I have always wanted to be the it person.
Totally. I mean, who doesn't want to be it? I do want to say for a quick second, Poppy is a wonderful product.
Really good.
I think they all taste delicioso. And the fact that it's soda without the dodgy ingredients or whatever, I'm literally thinking of an electrolyte ad read. They're fantastic. Or an Element ad read. They're fantastic. I am a big fan. And if they wanted to promote Poppy on this podcast, we would happily talk about them.
I don't think there's anything we wouldn't promote and that we would crush promoting. Olivia, not to put you on the spot, give us something that would be impossible to promote and we'll promote it.
Especially because we used to do this forever. We always did this and everybody said, stop talking about how much money you want to make with brands. And yeah, we stopped it for like literally a year and a half, okay?
Right.
So we're starting it up again, okay? We're starting it up again. Yeah, name a brand.
Something
I like
unsexy, something dangerous, something risky. I'm taking my shoes off and I'm getting comfy, wumpy in my cute little crisscross applesauce.
Oh my God, I love that your shoes are off because mine were off and I was nervous that you were going to make fun of me, but now I'm going to let the dogs out to play.
Yes,
you know?
but I have socks and pants on like a grown-up.
Same socks.
You have those little quarter socks on?
Yeah, by the way, I have to.
No, I get it.
The quarters are nice.
I know, but you know what? I don't respect those little ped socks because I'm like...
What are you... The no-shows that go like under what, your Toms?
It's not okay for me.
Also, Toms are like $40. If they get smelly, throw them away. Get a new pair. You're wearing socks with your Toms? That's a what are you nuts?
Okay, Olivia, give us something impossible to promote.
Milk of magnesia?
No problem. Ben, you want to kick us off or I'll get us started?
First, just give me a little bit on it and then I'm good with it. What does milk of magnesia do for you?
It's a laxative.
It's a
liquid laxative.
Could we not do this? Of course, this is easy. Folks, last night I was making a chili. I started off, of course, a beef-based chili. I like it when it's nice and thick. Threw in a bunch of beans. You let it really soak in.
Yep.
Made a side of rice. I like to put my chili on top of my rice. And then all of a sudden, holy crap, I'm constipated out the wazoo. My stomach is killing me. I call my beautiful co-host and friend Josh. I say, Josh, what do? I need milk of magnesia.
We're PC. We're past constipation. Constipation is a thing of the past. No more should you be walking around. You're feeling gassy. Your stomach is tight. You're so uncomfortable. We're done with that now. We've got milk of mag.
We're telling you, folks, you don't need to have a stuffed colon. We're going to loosen that colon with milk of magnesia. So come on over, go to milkofmagnesia.com/goodguys and use our code for 50% off. So the next time you have chili and rice and a stuffed colon, you will be able to irrigate your bowels with milk of magnesia.
It's time to evacuate. You know what I'm saying? You have never had an exit quite like this. You are going to feel 5 to 7 pounds lighter thanks to the Good Guys. And by the way, the magnesia part, that stands for magnesium. Last time I heard, magnesium's fucking in.
You ready for this, Josh? Evacuate the bowels. I'm
evacuate the bowels.
Okay, that was easy. What
Are
a
you
layup.
kidding me? They just re-upped for 10 more spots.
What a layup.
This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Vivrelle. Folks, Vivrelle is the first of its kind luxury accessories, members only, club exclusive, providing members access to borrow designer handbags, jewelry, watches, and diamonds. Members can treat the Vivrelle closet like their own and can borrow anything within their tier. Vivrelle has no return dates. Members can swap items once per month or keep items for as long as they like. Memberships start at $45 per month. The most popular is the Classique tier for $119 a month. How easy is that? There's no better time to sign up as June is filled with the biggest drops ever, with drops including at least $1 million worth of inventory weekly. Inventory is incredible from brands like Hermes, Fendi, Saint Laurent, Dior, and more. So folks, use code GOODGUYS to get 30% off your first month of membership when you go to www.vivrelle.com and apply for a membership today using code GOODGUYS for 30% off 1 month of membership. The code will also allow you to skip the Vivrelle waitlist. That's VIVRELLE.com. Use code GOODGUYS for 30% off 1 month of membership. There's no better time to sign up as June is filled with the biggest drops ever, with drops including at least $1 million worth of inventory weekly. Inventory is incredible from brands like Hermes, Fendi, Saint Laurent, Dior, and more. That's www.vivrelle.com. That's VIVRELLE.com. Use code GOODGUYS for 30% off 1 month of membership.
What do you got? You got another one, Olivia? This is, easy.
Oh yeah. What about like toe socks / like toe shoes?
Do you have no friends? Are you looking to continue having no friends? Buy toe socks because your toes, I don't know. Okay, no, let's really think about this.
Listen, your toes, first of all, have been imprisoned in these tight toe. What are you being bound? Do you think this is healthy? You are going to be on your feet for the rest of your life. Unfortunately, we've evolved in a real funny way. We should be on all fours. I'm not going to yell at Darwin, okay? My beef is not with Darwin, but you should feel comfortable. Allowing your toes to splay is the way we were supposed to walk around forever. You are going to be feeling the ground with every step. You are going to take lighter steps because you're not bound in by all this padding, all this mishigas, as the Jewish people say. You are going to feel one with the ground. You're going to be more centered in your work, more centered in your life. You're welcome.
And you're going to find that your toes actually have great utility. You know how we use our hands to write? We use our hands to sign. We use our hands to lift things. Well, now you can use your toes. Did you drop your water bottle on the floor? You can pick it up with your toes because your toes have been used and strengthened. I'm telling you, folks, you got to try toe socks.
Wear a toe. Listen. As we know, 2025 is the year of toe accoutrement. Okay, toe rings are in. All right, just ask Mayor Mamdani. Toe rings are in.
You're telling me that you have a toe ring and you want to keep it under a sock? Why do you have it? Why do you have it? You have it to show it off. So get your toe socks, get your toe shoes, get your toe rings at toering.com/goodguys.
Could you imagine a toe mood ring?
Love it. Wow, what is it? It only regulates the mood of your It only regulates the mood of your toe.
Yeah.
Like if you I stub my big toe all the time. So the mood of my big toe is definitely lower than my other toes, you know?
Right.
I think I need to start wearing, this is a good segue. I think I need to start wearing shoes in my home because I am really hurting my toes. I'm stubbing them everywhere lately. The last 6 months, I've been stubbing nonstop.
I think that you're a little distracted.
You think so?
You forgot my kid's birth.
When? I thought you meant right now. I thought you meant right now. I'm like, you had another? That was quick. No, by the way, okay. This narrative, I apologized already. So now we're going in. I had the original date, July 5th, seared in my brain. Seared in.
I thought
all of a
the
sudden,
day before.
then all of a sudden, we're moving it up. And now I need to remember 2 days. Okay? I apologize.
That's
what do you want me to do?
not a big lift. No.
What do you want me to do?
I'm not actually mad, but I am. I'm just thinking about the times that you have really gotten hot and heated about me questioning your memory. And I'm like, I feel like I have some good evidence.
No, you don't. You don't. But yes. So now I want to know. Okay, so I'm distracted.
By the way, do you
and
ever
that's why
do
I
this
stubbed
with a
my toe?
Pringle? Do you ever lick the seasoning off the?
No!
Oh, it's fun. Try it. I
By
wish
the
you
way,
had some.
Oh my
Olivia,
God.
you want to try? You want to try?
Yeah, I'll do it.
No.
Yeah, that's my girl. That's right. Good guys for
my
life.
God. Oh my God. If
Yeah,
you're not
do it.
watching on video for the first time, you're not missing anything. Josh is currently licking Pringles.
I dropped some on the floor.
So what does a Pringle? So what does a Pringle taste like when you just lick it? Is that sour cream
Sour
and onion?
cream and onion, man. How is it
my
to live?
I dig it.
It's
It's 'cause
fun.
It's like you still got the seasoning on the other side, but it's kind of like a little
my-
like, ooh.
And maybe you don't eat the chip and you just tell yourself you don't have an eating disorder.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
This is fun.
a what
It's
do
a
you-
lollipop.
This is a what are you nuts if I've ever seen. And obviously, Josh, if you haven't made a video of you doing this already, just licking the Pringles and putting them to the side, you must.
Yeah, that's not crazy. Wait. Did you ever do
Having a
this
good-
as a kid?
Let me see. Of course, the duck lips.
Wait, I messed it up.
You look fantastic. All I have to say, you're very savvy, Josh. You were hungry and you turned it into a game.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, when I eat on the pod, I get shit. Because I don't turn
I don't
it
think
into-
you ever eat on the pod.
Yeah, I don't anymore.
Okay.
I used to.
I'm done eating on the pod. I
No,
know
by
it's
the way,
bad
you should
form.
eat. No, you should eat. You should eat. You should eat.
Tell
I've been
me-
drinking. I've been getting very thirsty these podcasts lately. Maybe it's that I have an electrolyte imbalance, but I think I'm just good old-fashioned thirsty.
This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Shopify. Folks, there is no time like the present to start your dream hustle. I am telling you, if you have an idea, big or small, you need to turn it into a website because it's not a business until it becomes a website. Josh, I have a fun game. Let's think of a dream side hustle, okay? Let's
Yes.
think of something, a business that we want to make. Ready, set, go. Pitch me like it's Shark Tank.
Joshy and Benny's baklava. Joshy and Benny's pickle service. It's a monthly pickle service.
I love it. I love it. Pickle of the Month Club. Oh my God, Pickle of the Month Club. Pickle of the Month Club. It's one pickle. It comes in a Ziploc bag. It's unbelievable. It's fantastic. And the reason why
Different
it's going to work, Josh,
varietals.
oh my God, I
A
love
different
it.
crisp. And they're all sour. None of this half sour blasphemy. Save it for your friends.
And I'm literally here thinking to myself, how are we going to build this website? If you want to be able to pick between half sours, sours, dills, cornichons, who knows?
Oh, I know.
How do we do it? How do we build it?
Ben, you in the mood to work smarter, not harder?
Yes, I am, Josh. I am. And that's what Shopify Magic does. It's magic, baby. It designs these websites. You don't even need to do it. AI, just sit on your keister and let Shopify Magic do
It's an
all the work.
assistant, dude. And you know what? From nose to tail, from beginning to end, it takes care of all of it. Shopify, you're welcome.
End to end. So, folks, if you want to be like Benny and Joshy and start a Pickle of the Month Club, go to shopify.com/goodguys to sign up today. Use Shopify Magic, pick from all their custom templates. It's fantastic. And if you steal Pickle of the Month Club, I'm just telling you, I'm suing you.
Yeah, we're suing you, and this is going to be entered as evidence. How is the Hamptons this far? Are you finding it relaxing, or are you like running around? You got the baby. It's 4th of July. Are you feeling a bit famished?
So I've been smart about fork where I'm pre-batching forks. So instead of what I did last year was just not sustainable. I was cooking a meal every day, recording it every day, putting it up every day. What am I, nuts? Like, that's not normal.
Sure.
Versus now, I made 3 recipes on Saturday, and I'll post those throughout the week. That's a far more reasonable way to do it. The Hamptons is wonderful. What I will say is that I need to just recenter my mind because me and you, we're cut from the same cloth. We're pretty ADD. We want to go, we want to do. We love a grocery store. We love going here. Wherever we can go, we're going to go, right? And now it's more stay, enjoy, and be comfortable with the calm. So it's just a bit of a balance. But that's more of having a newborn than it is being in the Hamptons. The Hamptons makes the staying significantly easier because you're in beautiful weather outside. It is wonderful and lovely. I actually have something crazy to report. My wife, who never ever, she's the pickiest eater, as you know. Josh, this summer, I made her a cooked branzino. I told you about this yesterday.
Sure.
She ate it. I didn't tell you that. She ate it. She ate the branzino and she loved it. Also, Josh, for the first time, she's eating turkey sandwiches. The only sandwich in her 30 years on this earth that she would eat is a peanut butter and jelly. And she is enjoying a turkey sandwich with mashed up avocado, one singular strip of lettuce. This is a breakthrough.
Interesting. She would never do turkey and cheese, right?
She would. She just like her
Doesn't
palate can't
interest her?
comprehend it. Her palate can't comprehend it yet. Like I'm telling you, it's the craziest thing that she wants to eat a turkey sandwich.
God, a good turkey sandwich can really put me away. I mean, it's one of my favorite things, maybe.
It's the best. And I'm sorry, people. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. The only mustard that belongs in a turkey sandwich is yellow.
Oh,
Yellow
I disagree.
mustard.
I disagree.
You like a stone ground or a Dijon? I
Sure.
love a yellow. I love a yellow. I just think the combo of yellow mustard and mayonnaise creates this velvety sensation that is truly top notch.
It is good. It is good.
You prefer a stone ground or a Dijon?
I'm down to clown with any. I think like on most.
Fine.
I think mostly like yellow mustard belongs on a hot dog.
It does.
It goes
great on a
great
hot
with a
dog.
turkey sandwich. Totally works. And then, but in most cases, a Dijon or a stone ground is preferred. Although stone ground, sometimes those little mustard caviar morsels get a little invasive.
They do. And I don't know if you've ever bought mustard seed by itself, but man, don't accidentally knock that over. You'll be picking those up for weeks.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's like spilling chia seeds. You got to
It's
sell
the
your
same.
home.
You have to sell your home if you spill a box of chia seeds.
That's not.
Do you have loose chia seeds in your home?
I have a bag of chia seeds. You can get them at Trader Joe's. They're great.
You do. You put them in like a protein shake in the morning or something.
Oatmeal.
And they help with your bowels. Is that the primary reason for a chia seed?
They're incredibly nutrient dense. They have a shitload of protein, a lot of fiber.
They have protein. That's interesting.
A lot.
I didn't know that.
They're pretty high
Interesting.
fat, but I think that's also just because they are so nutrient dense. But what's like the major thing? I love it in an oatmeal. Oh, put me away.
Yeah. Chia seeds are yummy. I like anything that gives something a nice crunch. And it's a flavorless crunch. So you really just make whatever you're eating crunchy.
I don't think chia is crunchy, actually. Maybe you're thinking of another. Chia becomes rather glutinous, like almost like a boba. Because you have to get them. I guess they're crunchy if you don't wet them. But the whole hack of chia seeds is you wet them and then they make a chia pudding. It's kind of like a tapioca texture.
I had no idea. I've been eating dry seeds.
Oh, you never had a chia pudding? You have. We've talked about it.
I've probably had a chia pudding, but if I've ever used a chia, because I've probably bought some dry seeds before, I'll like throw them in a yogurt, but I'll throw them in dry. I didn't know.
Sure. Yeah,
okay, so
babe.
you got to soak your seeds.
Soak your seeds, would you?
The more you know. You got to
Try to
soak your
soak
seeds.
that seed. No,
You got to soak your seeds. Josh, what's on the menu tonight for dinner? That's what I want to know.
Well, I do want to ask you about the branzino.
Okay. Double
Because,
back, and then you should make it.
well, you told me how you make it, but let me ask you this, because as far as I know, branzino is mostly a myth. And if you're not getting it from the seas of the Mediterranean, it in fact is not a branzino, but it is a sea bass that has been renamed branzino, because it's good marketing.
Sure.
I've heard that about,
Sure.
by the way, I've heard that about the Chilean sea bass. It indeed is not from Chile.
There is a lot out there. I don't know the specifics, but there is a lot out there on the marketing of fish and what fish, what actually is your fish, right? There's a lot out there on that. I do think that the place that I happen to get branzino from said Cinderella. If they're selling me fake branzino, then this is crazy. But regardless, she would still eat a thin white fish. That's all you're looking for. Thin, flaky, white.
Sure.
Cooks fast, nothing thick, nothing big and thick. She would never eat that. So she likes a thin white fish.
But this sea bass, this branzino,
Tell me.
it's from the seas of the Mediterranean. Is this a conflict fish?
It could be a conflict fish. It could be.
Yeah.
Or no, it is. It is. It's a conflict fish.
Wow.
It's from the seas of the Mediterranean, and it escaped.
Okay.
It escaped into my kitchen. We haven't done this in a while. Where are we moving?
There's nowhere to move.
I just disagree. Like, there are plenty of places to move. Let's think internationally. Where should we move? It doesn't have to be in the US. I'd like it to be in the US. But where should we move?
But here's the thing, right? Like, okay, let's think of something real. Where are people moving in the US? Like, I've been to Nashville and Austin. You're not gonna. You're not tricking me.
People are moving to Nashville. People are moving to Austin.
You've been to these places?
To Dallas. I have. People are moving to Dallas. People are moving to Miami. People are moving to Jacksonville. People are moving to Tampa.
Jacksonville, Florida?
They are. They're moving there. Up and coming, especially by the beach.
What are they? What are they in the mood for? A Big Lots?
They're in the mood for a cheap house, Josh. We're in a housing crisis.
Yeah, well, but that's not one particular state's fault, right? That's just all over the country, huh?
That's all over the country. Just the prices are simply too high. People seem to be moving to Oklahoma City. What are you, nuts? Come on, it can't be that bad that you got to move to Oklahoma City.
It's all nuts, babe. It's all nuts.
I would like to move. Why don't we move like a little bit more northeast together?
Northeast?
Just like check up in Maine.
You're bugging.
What about Rhode Island? Rhode Island?
Okay, where in Rhode Island? Providence.
No.
Have you heard the Rhode Island accent? It's wild.
You're so right. I would kill myself.
It's wild. It's one long Family Guy episode.
I don't want it. I don't want it at all. What about Scottsdale? You want to move to Scottsdale together?
Not even a little bit.
Okay.
Arizona?
What about,
it's all bad, man.
What about, and then we always end back on Montana. Sure.
Right.
Sure. Why not? I'll tell you why not. It costs literally $30 million to have what you want in Montana. What you see is not what you get. You can't go there with $1 million in a dream. You can't.
So true. That's true.
Okay. All right. So we're staying.
Yeah, I think you're stuck. And I think everywhere has like these places. I just don't want to be hoodwinked. And I also think it's hack because we've literally been yelled at for like, what's it been, 6 years about how it's a mass exodus from Los Angeles and New York and Chicago and like the next big thing. And then the people move to these cities like Austin and Nashville. And then they got to convince you, hey, keep it to yourself. Go on that one street in Nashville. Go to those 4 good restaurants in Austin and eat. Enjoy your square footage, hon. Enjoy it. But you're not going to convince me. I've been. Not for me. It's not for me. It's like the first act of a movie where you're like, that was great. And then you go, well, there's only 40 minutes. Like I need, where's the next part?
The thing that I do always think about, though, is that in New York, in Los Angeles, in these major cities, we do have so many restaurants, so many shows, so much stuff to do, yet I go to the same 4 places.
Sure.
So what really is the difference? Like, yeah, there are only 4 places to eat in Austin, but I only eat at 4 places in New York. I can just pretend that there are 4,000 places in Austin and only go to the 4 of them.
But don't
like where else do you go? You go to one beach.
Well, I'm such a pro LA person because I think uniquely about this city is Elon Musk says it's the most expensive weather on earth, and he's right. And it's worth every fucking penny, in my opinion.
That's fair.
So in general, the way that I don't ever check the weather, ever, is, massive for your overall state of being. And then you have all the accoutrement of a major city, which is like art, crazy restaurants, access to culture, access to just resource, major hospitals, major business, economy. And you have the mountains and the beach. That's what I think is so unique about Los Angeles that no one can fuck with. And it's just like not a coincidence that the 2 major greatest cities in California are closest to the biggest ports in our country, right? Long Beach and Newark are the biggest port cities there are. That's why so much industry comes through our cities. So no city will ever be able to compete, I don't think, unless it turns into The Last of Us.
I think you're right. I do think that you're right.
This episode of the Good Guys Podcast is brought to you by our friends at Element. Folks, we love Element here at the Good Guys Podcast because we love balanced electrolytes. We're also about hydration, of course, but we know that it's not just about hydration. When you feel thirsty, it's not just that you need more water, it's that you may have an electrolyte balance. And folks, Element helps anyone stay hydrated without the sugar and other dodgy ingredients found in popular electrolyte and sports drinks. Electrolyte deficiency or imbalance will cause headaches, cramps, fatigue, brain fog, and weakness. And we want none of that. None of that, folks, which is why Element is the right choice for you. It's a zero sugar electrolyte drink mix and sparkling electrolyte water. Don't forget about that. Born from the growing body of research revealing that optimal health outcomes occur at sodium levels 2 to 3 times government recommendations. The government is after us again. Each stick pack delivers a meaningful dose of electrolytes free of sugar, artificial colors, or other dodgy ingredients. Element is formulated for anyone on a mission to restore health through hydration and is perfectly suited for athletes, folks who are fasting, or those following keto, low-carb, whole food, or paleo diets. And folks, Element is trusted not only by me, not only by Josh, not only by our families, but by U.S. Olympians, professional athletes, the special forces. Yeah, we're talking Navy SEALs, health experts, business leaders, you name it, and everyday folks, everyday morons, just like us. So folks, right now, Element is offering a free sample pack with any purchase. That's 8 single serving packets free with any Element order. This is a great way to try all 8 flavors or share Element with a friend. Get yours at drinklmnt.com/goodguys. This deal is only available through my link. You must go to drinklmnt.com/goodguys. Drinkelement.com/goodguys. This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by Sleep Me. Folks, are you sleeping hotter than hell? Even worse, your wife loves a toasty bed, but you desperately need to stay cool. Are you waking up drenched in sweat instead? What are you, nuts? Meet Chili Pad by Sleep Me. Its mission is to elevate the quality of human life through cool sleep. Don't we all need that? Whether you're whipping up something in the kitchen, being dad of the year, that's me, focusing on your fitness goals, or trying not to argue with your wife over the thermostat, Chili Pad can end your nights of poor sleep that's hotter than hell. Because the Chili Pad bed cooling system was designed with dads and couples in mind. It lets you customize your sleeping environment to your personal temperature, ensuring you fall asleep faster and wake up feeling recovered. Chili Pads works with your existing mattress. It's a temperature-regulated, water-based mattress topper that precisely controls your bed temperature from 55 degrees to 115 degrees. And folks, the best part, one side of the bed can be 55 degrees, nuts. The other can be 115 degrees, way more nuts. You gotta sleep cool. What are you, nuts? But this really allows couples that honestly would need to break up. You would need to break up. If you wanted to sleep at 110 and your partner wanted to sleep at 60, how could you possibly do that? You couldn't do that. You're different people. You belong in different continents until now. The Chili Pad by Sleep Me is bringing people together, allowing them to sleep at their preferred temperatures. So folks, what more do you need to hear? Visit sleepme.com/goodguys to get 20% off your Chili Pad with code GOODGUYS. This special offer is available for the Good Guys listeners and only for a limited time. Order today with free shipping and returns. Try it out for 30 days and you can return it for free if you don't like it with their sleep trial. Visit www.sleep.me/goodguys and see why cold sleep is turning what are you sleeping hot for? What are you, nuts? Into what are you, nuts for not trying Chili Pad?
When was the last time that you went to, or I should phrase it differently. Is there like anything new that you are actively going to now? I guess you go to new restaurant openings. I'm just like thinking like at this point, all that I care about is food. This is not new news to anybody. But like as long as I have a new restaurant somewhere to go and try, I am good. And I'm bringing this back to I've been to Alabama. Josh, have you been to Alabama?
No, but I believe it's great.
Alabama, specifically Birmingham, had some of the greatest food I've ever eaten. I swear. I
believe
swear.
it. Yeah.
Like, and they have a new, like, whatever. People love to throw around James Beard this, James Beard that. It's like an explosion of restaurants. Like, we should move there. And then we can pop down to the Gulf Shores. We can get a beautiful, it's the same exact water. It's the same water as Naples. It's the left side of Florida, goes to the Gulf. The same side, it's beautiful water. I'm just saying, we could be very happy in Alabama.
Yeah, no, I have no doubt that we could be happy. And you're right. Like I was in Savannah, Georgia. Like I love these places that aren't major cities, and I find all the charm and all the things, and the people are really salt of the earth. I just don't like having the fight because I think it's a David and Goliath type thing. I'm like, don't compare, right?
No,
but like
you can't compare.
You take gorgeous Ruby on gorgeous walks through Central Park. I don't know if you ever go to the Met, but I know you don't live far from arguably the greatest museum in the world.
He's been too little. By the way, in terms of raising a kid in New York City, the museum's unparalleled.
Oh yeah, the museums, but it's going to be an entire. I think what's great is, I will say this, you don't have this as much, but I grew up with like certain New York City kids that like when I see them now, they never left the city, like not for a second, and like they're too New York. So what I would say is just like what's great is even if you grow up in the greatest city in the world, it's like leave for a little,
Yeah.
Wouldn't you
Never
say?
left. Yeah, I never left.
But you don't have that affect, like you don't have like what's good, like I'm from New York, like nah, that's
No.
like you're not fucking
No.
Andrew Schultz.
No,
Like-
no, it's not my personality. No.
Right.
I could have made it my personality if I wanted to, but it's not my personality. No. But what were we saying? Oh, we were talking about Alabama, and then I had a thought. Oh, Austin. All these places like Austin. Why do I want to go somewhere landlocked? Like, who convinced who that Austin was the next great city? Right? Like, why aren't these places that are beautiful and on the water? Like, I'll bring up the Gulf Shores again. Why isn't the Gulf Shores of Alabama the next big city? Why, like, if Charleston is a great city, like, people are always trying to find new places to boat and to eat on the water. And you mentioned, like, never having to check the weather. The weather is, it gets a little hot, but it's gorgeous. Like, why are we focused on these landlocked cities?
Austin's hot, my G. It's
there's no,
hot.
and there's nowhere to cool down.
Yeah, except that like that river that runs down the middle of it, which is a little,
I'm not familiar with it, but
it's a city around a river, and that river
Okay.
is not Coyote. It's brown,
No.
brown.
like the Hudson. I always say this: if New York could figure out how to turn the Hudson back into a legitimate port, imagine that, Josh. We have fish, we have boats, we have waterfront restaurants. There's literally one waterfront restaurant in all of Manhattan.
What is
One. It was called the Water Club. It's like on the FDR Drive in the 30s. It's not even like pretty. It's like, it's
You're
just not a
so
thing.
right.
Yeah.
One for you, Ben.
Thank you.
Bing.
One ever. I got my first point. Mark this date. I got my first point.
That it should be a waterfront city.
Of course it should. It's all water.
What
It's
the
an
hell?
island. It's an island.
Did you ever go to the South Street Seaport growing up?
All the time.
That was
There-
fun.
Yeah, it's far. It's far. Sure. You pop down. Nobody lives there. It's far. It's very far east, very far south. There are still like some restaurants there. Sure. But it's not the same.
And
It's
water.
not like
Waterside.
Malibu Farm or like, Waterside Plaza's there too.
Yeah.
If you're trying to pick up a dime bag. And
Is Waterside the projects? I grew up there.
I grew up there too.
It's
My
lower
friend lived
income.
there. We've spoken about this before. My friend also lived there, and I also grew up going there. And they have a bowling alley, and they have a grocery store in there. It's honestly like a little socialist haven on the FDR Drive.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's low income, but it's just like a little yucky.
Yeah, no, I had my 10th birthday party there at the pool. Son, don't laugh that hard, you jerk.
I'm sorry. You said it in such a way that made me laugh. That's awesome.
It's not awesome.
Yeah,
I
it is.
felt bad about it.
No, you should feel great about it.
No,
What's
it's
wrong with the
great.
Waterside Plaza pool?
It's good.
Cool.
Maybe Mamdani just becomes mayor of Waterside and Roosevelt Island because it already looks like communism.
Oh my God.
You know?
This is so niche. There are like 3 people that are listening to the podcast that know Waterside Plaza. That said, you should know it.
Shout out my boy Connor. I think he still lives there with his mom.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good for Connor.
Man.
Good for Connor. So Waterside is like 60 stories high. And I remember, I think it was Hurricane Sandy. There was like a huge blackout. And my friend's dad, husky guy, like probably 5'8", 285 pounds. They lost all power.
Oy vey.
Him, my friend, his son, his wife, and their cat. They're like, come on, let's go. Like, we got to go. He's like down 33 flights of stairs. They're like, all right, we're leaving you. They walked down 33 flights. He stayed in a blackout for 3 days just so he didn't have to walk down the stairs.
Oh my God. That's a Barbara Peck move.
Just because he didn't want to walk down he could. He didn't want to walk down the stairs. He'd rather sit in a completely dark apartment for 3 days.
My mom got stuck in a recliner once because the power went out and it was fully extended. It was not good.
Oh my
She's
God.
like this. Help!
By the way, in her defense, in Barb's defense, if I got stuck like that, I also wouldn't be able to get up. That's terrible.
Josh, it's an emergency. I'm fully extended. I'm at 90 and there's no power. Can you imagine?
No, I can't imagine.
Poor
I
thing.
can't imagine. I can't imagine.
Shout
Poor
out.
thing is, shout out. Tell me about Meyer. I need an update.
Meyer is delicious. He's a wonderful boy. You know what else I was thinking about the other day? And this is how nuts I am.
Tell me.
So my wife and I were thinking about 3 names for Meyer because we basically have used up all our good boy names. So we had some good girl names in case it was a girl, but it wasn't. So we settled on Meyer, and the registration office is closing at Cedars the day after we had the baby. So we're like really feeling the pressure to just lock in the name because, as you know, you have to do it at the office so that they can give you the temporary birth certificate and get it filed. So I'm walking there and we've decided that it's going to be Meyer finally. And I'm like, wow, Meyer Peck. This is such a fuck you to Hamas. That's what I thought.
Yeah, as you should.
Another Jewish baby.
Unbelievably strong Jewish name. Really good, Meyer
Yeah.
Peck. It's fantastic.
Meyer,
It's like
Meyer and Ruby.
they're both like so like 1930s, gonna go work in the mines.
Ruby.
Like they're just like strong boys.
Ugh, don't you love
not-
it?
Not to be that guy, but Ruby's really he's growing, Josh.
He's gorgeous. She sent me
He's
a
a
picture
big-
the other day. He's
a-
vital.
He's a big boy. BH, 85th percentile in weight today. 85.
Wow. You taking him
Born
to
in-
a doctor out in the Hamptons?
No. We weigh him and then we ask ChatGPT what it means.
You have a baby scale?
No, I weigh him. I hop on the scale. I weigh myself. Then
Are you
by the way,
both naked?
Why doesn't this work?
No, it
I'm not-
totally works. I thought
Yeah,
maybe
no.
you put him on the meat scale while you're doing 4th of July.
No. I hop on the scale. I'm disturbed at the number. I hop off. I grab him. We both hop on the scale. And then we minus me plus him minus me.
Sure. That makes sense.
It's gorgeous. And then we say, hey, ChatGPT, what percentile is this gorgeous human? And it spits it out.
That's good. Meyer's low. Meyer needs to put on some weight. He's in the 15th percent.
Okay, but I'm just saying Ruby was born in the 30s. It can happen quick.
Oh, good. Good.
It can happen quick. All right, if he's got to put it on, just, I don't know, shove it down. What do you do? What do you do in that case? Is he not, he's eating?
No, he's eating. He's just a little bit slower to, he didn't figure out eating right away. Like his swallowing was like a little funny, but then,
Okay.
slowly but surely, but now he's like really calling for the bottle and he's got a strong suck.
Great. So he'll have a great 2 weeks. He'll be right back on track. No problem.
This episode of the Good Guys podcast is brought to you by our friends at Applebee's. Folks, I have some amazing news. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. Did that sound like drums? Applebee's is bringing back their iconic 2 for $25 deal with 2 brand new dishes. For a limited time, guests can choose 1 appetizer and 2 entrees, like the new chicken parmesan fettuccine and new Big Bangin' Burger for only $25. What a deal, an incredible deal. And folks, I have to tell you, okay, we got a delicious words of the house. We got everything. The chicken parmesan fettuccine. We got the Big Bangin' Burger. We got the mac and cheese and chicken fingers. We got the spinach artichoke dip. Applebee's has everything. The last time you've been to Applebee's was too long ago. Go to Applebee's or order Applebee's. Their stuff is absolutely amazing. Let me tell you, ooh, it is delicious. A true 10 out of 10. As a reminder, Applebee's iconic 2 for $25 deal is back, featuring their new chicken parmesan fettuccine and new Bangin' Burger. You can get 1 appetizer and 2 entrees for $25. That is a deal, folks. Applebee's has everything. For a limited time, guests can choose 1 appetizer and 2 entrees, like the new chicken parmesan fettuccine and new Big Bangin' Burger for only $25. What an unbelievable deal. You got to try it today. I'm telling you, folks, Applebee's has everything. The last time you've been to Applebee's was too long ago. Go to Applebee's or order Applebee's. Their stuff is absolutely amazing. Let me tell you, Applebee's is it. 10 out of 10, 2 for $25. Hello. This episode of the Good Guys Podcast is brought to you by our friends Hero Bread. Folks, you know we love Hero Bread here at the Good Guys Podcast because we love sandwiches, we love French toast, we love tacos, we love croissants, but we don't want all of the guilt. We're guilty people over here. We don't want sugary breads, okay? We don't want breads without protein because you don't get full. We want to be full after a sandwich. We don't want to have to go for a second sandwich. I mean, it's fun, but it's not right. We don't want that, okay? We want high fiber, high protein, low sugar, but we also want something delicious. Insert Hero Bread. Folks, their breads are unbelievable. I'm talking their burger bun, their hot dog bun. Each serving contains 0 net carbs, 0 sugar, 11 grams of protein, and 22 grams of fiber. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If you're not having Hero Bread, it's a complete what are you nuts? Because the taste and texture is that of normal bread. You have to try it to believe me. I'm telling you, it's just like regular bread, except no net carbs, no sugar, 11 grams of protein, 22 grams of fiber. Hello, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's nutritious bread that tastes good. It's your dream come true. And let me tell you, their product range, holy smokes. I told you about the bread. I told you about the buns. I told you about the tortillas. Did I tell you about the bagels? Did I tell you about the small batch indulgent hero croissants for 2 grams of net carbs? A 2 gram net carb croissant? My brain can't even wrap its head around that. It's so delicious, but so nutritious. Folks, you'd never know it's low net carb, high fiber bread because of the texture. Yet you get to get the soft, fluffy experience you know and love, while having nutritiously dense bread. There's no compromises, just flavor. It's all your favorite recipes. All of them are covered within Hero Bread's lineup. And small batch drops of indulgent favorites like their croissant is a must try. So folks, Hero Bread is offering 10% off your order if you go to hero.co and use code GOODGUYS at checkout. That's Good Guys at hero.co. Good Guys at hero.co.
What about Ruben's head size? What percentile?
It's nice. It's juicy. I can actually look. I can tell you the last time. It was like...
Give me the goods. I'll tell you mine too. We'll compare and contrast. 7 pounds, 8 ounces, 40th percentile. At 85 hours old. Height, 69th percentile. Weight, 17th percentile. Lost a little weight while in the hospital. Head circumference, 48th percentile. Then, at 5 days old, height 63, weight 15%, head circumference 53. We are going up, 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 my boy.
I can't find it, but everything that you said sounds pretty good, pretty in there. But he was very like average. The only thing remarkable now is the weight piece, but everything else is like very standard.
Oh,
very.
Ravine. What will be his first food that you will let him try in?
Oh, make
no mistake. In 2.5 months, he'll try a food.
I'm very, very excited to just like make cool food. Like maybe we'll do like a nice mashed Japanese sweet potato. How does that sound? Is that a good first food?
Yes. And as a World War II historian, you can say, we forgave them.
We forgave them, the Japanese. We did. And now we enjoy their gorgeous purple sweet. I had a Japanese sweet potato the other day. Holy crap. This had to be my best bite of the week. Honestly, just like a light char.
Oh,
maybe there was a little honey. Maybe there's like a little honey or like a honey chili crisp or something. Holy smokes. Don't discount this vegetable, folks. If you've been scared of it. You look in the grocery store. It's long. What do I do with this thing? Slice it open, throw it in the oven, and enjoy.
It's gorgeous.
That I think is good. I'm not like who really wants like a mashed peas or broccoli or that's not delicious.
We always do avocado.
Ooh, that's nice.
Little mashed av.
That sounds delicious. Okay, so at 3 months he starts having a little bit of food.
4 months, they just kind of, and it's fun because they have no idea what's happening.
When do they drink water?
I don't want to speak out of turn here, but before they're 1, we would add a little bit of water to his formula.
Got it.
To breast milk, like on like really hot days, because you have to be very, very careful. They can have little to no water because it messes with the electrolytes in their body. And so it like their literal brain electricity. But in consultation with your pediatrician, there will come a time where you can give them a little water. And so we would like, if he was having, 4 or 6 ounces of formula, we'd put in like an ounce of water and, keep him a little hydrated.
It's just crazy. Do you ever think about that we go from 0 water to so much water? Like all we do is drink water. All I do is drink water. I drink so much water, probably 100 ounces a day of water I drink.
Why?
At least.
Why?
I don't know. I just do. Like I see a water bottle, I finish it. I drink so much water.
And is it because you've told yourself that's good?
Like not even. Like I think that at one point, yes. And now I'm just thirsty. Maybe I need honestly, like an element or something. Maybe my electrolytes are off. Right now, I'm thirsty.
You don't have any pre-Ds, do you?
I don't. No.
Because that'll give you kind of an insatiable thirst.
Yeah. No, I don't. But it's not insatiable. It's more like a dry mouth that I want to lubricate. It could also be podcasting and just like talking a lot makes you thirsty.
Sure.
Like I definitely drink a lot around these episodes, but
I'm just a pisher, man. I got a small blad and I am pishing. I'll ruin a road trip. You know, I really have to be careful of my consumption. And I love, you know me, I'm, Peter's sparkling water over here. By the way, my kids loving sparkling water, and it kind of feels anti-Semitic when my wife and her family goes, they have such Jewish palates, Jewish boys in their sparkling water. And I'm like, okay, Heinrich. But but I guess it's true.
Is sparkling water Jewish?
I think it's not Jewish, but it's like, I'll have a seltzer.
Sure. Seltzer, absolutely, or a club soda. These are Jewish, no question.
Yeah.
But like a Perrier.
It's the same thing, though,
it's the epitome of France.
Yeah, France. Should we get to a story?
Yeah.
Hi.
Let's hear one.
I would love to talk about a story. Let's see. What do we got? What do we have going on here? Page 6, everything's in the news. Everything's going crazy. There's so much hot goss.
You see this Elon thing with his chatbot?
No.
Google this.
Okay.
This is a good story, and I don't know all the details. Google Elon Musk anti-Semitic chatbot.
The AI chatbot Grok, which is produced by Elon Musk's XAI, wrote numerous anti-Semitic social media posts Tuesday after the artificial intelligence company released a revamped version of it over the posts range from alleging patterns about Jewish people to praising Hitler. Yikes.
Isn't that weird? And by the way, this is not me saying that just because Elon Musk has his name on it that I think he's an anti-Semite. I thought that this was just interesting, and the power of AI and how dangerous it is. Like I use ChatGPT, Josh, for everything. I love it. But if it started to give me, I guess it could start feeding you propaganda.
Oh, only 100%.
Yeah, it's pretty scary. Like maybe somebody, because it's still humans. Humans are still controlling what goes into AI. I don't really know how it works. Like, is there somebody there who maybe was a little anti-Semitic that influenced that? Like, how does that work? How does the gathering of information work? Do you know? Like for training an AI bot. Are those humans giving inputs and then AI taking those inputs, learning them and spitting them back out? And if that's the case, somebody needed to have taught the AI chatbot about Hitler.
Well, it's the old anti-Semitism is the oldest virus that exists. So I would imagine anything scrubbing the internet would take in enough anti-Semitic influence that it could make the leap to believe that this is so common that maybe there's some version of it. But I will say, and tell me what you think. I don't know. I don't know the answer. But I know, there is this famous New Yorker article called The World According to Elon Musk's Grandfather, What Happened to Anti-Semitic Rants Before Social Media. That, I think in Elon's life, there was a big influence of anti-Semitism coming from the grandfather, from his father, who famously, was an abusive, horrible guy. And then Elon got in trouble for spouting some anti-Semitic bullshit. That was when Ben Shapiro and the rest of the people got on him. And to his credit, he did a pretty big reversal, mea culpa, and went to Israel and educated himself. But I think when these things like the salute, like Grok, having a bit of a moment. It's like, it's not out of nowhere. Like there is some evidence to suggest there could have been some influence.
Could be.
What do you think?
No, I don't know. I always hate blaming like the CEO of a company for something that happens in their AI. Like he has 1,000 million engineers that work for X and like 1 million people that work. I'm not saying that you can't look at the wealth of information in front of you and then say, oh, maybe it was because he has anti-Semitic leanings, but he owns it. It's a $1 billion company, right? Like it's not like every single AI input is run by him. It's not like Elon's personal opinions. It's the chats, right? But I hear the other things that you're saying, so it's possible.
Because I remember Grok spouted something the other day, and he like publicly said like, "Oh, this is no good. Like you're getting updated." Right. So like when he says something like that, clearly there's some knobs that can be turned to have it lean or have a proclivity for something. It's not its own sentient thing. I don't think.
So let's see what he says about Grok, and we'll talk about it the next time. Seriously, like if he's done that before, then he needs to come out and say, "Oh, Grok missed the mark here." Like
right.
I'm not a big fan of Hitler.
What's Grok reading my journal? No.
Funny.
Oh man. I do have to say one quick thing before we get to our What Are You Nuts? My best bite of the week is, I'm a Fat Boy ice cream sandwich guy. You know this about me, yes?
Delicious, yes.
A frickin' America's best ice cream sandwich, America's ice cream sandwich. What can I say? So good, so delish. So, I've been working with them, so they sent me a bunch, and they've got like standard ice cream sandwich, great, but then they have like a mint chip one. They have a cookies and cream one. They have a strawberry confetti ice cream deliciousness. And I said one day, I was like, the wheels are off. I said, an ice cream sandwich by itself, fabulous, but I'm going to level it up. You want to hear what I made?
Tell me.
I took a mint chip ice cream sandwich. My son, Shai, has started school/camp, but it's a camp held at his school that he'll start in September. And it's so beautiful. And you'll have this with Ruben. Like, it's not that they hate school. They hate the idea of goodbye.
Yeah.
And so, at drop off, it'll break your freaking heart because they just cry. And the teacher will assure you, and this happened with Max for a couple weeks, where the teacher was like, listen, I can't have a miserable kid in my class for the next 6 hours. It'll, if he's sobbing for 6 hours, it's not going to work. So trust me, let me have him. He will be happy in 10 minutes and I'll send you a picture. And if he's not, I'm going to have you pick him up because it doesn't
work.
Yeah. Like you're not a bad guy for leaving your kid here. Every kid has a tough transition into school, especially at 2 or 3. So anyway, that's what happened with Shai. The teacher would send me a picture 10 minutes after drop off. He couldn't be happier running around the playground. So I got all these things for a ice cream sundae bar. So Friday after school, I said, I'm so proud of you. Let's celebrate. Let's make ice cream sundaes. And he couldn't have been happier. So over the weekend, I remember I got a little hot fudge, got a little marshmallow. So I went, I got the fluff. So this is what I do. Benjamin. I take the mint chip ice cream sandwich, put that in the bowl. Boom, Fat Boy, bang. Then I heat up the hot fudge, I heat up the fluff, and I heat up peanut butter.
Oh my God.
I microwave it, Ben.
Oh my God.
What am I, an asshole? I get it. And I drizzle. I do a triple drizzle over it. Then I hit a little whipped cream, some sprinkles. Would have liked a roasted peanut. Didn't have it. I'm making an ice cream sundae with a Fat Boy. Beyond.
Wow.
Sick.
Holy smokes.
Sick.
Honestly, I got to go out and buy a container of fluff. I forgot about fluff.
Yeah.
Fluff is fantastic. All of that. That sounds unbelievable.
Fluff yourself.
Tippy top notch.
Be your own fluffer. I'm sorry.
I will. I'm in.
Do you have a What Are You Nuts?
I do. And our What Are You Nuts, folks, is our gripes with people, places, and things. You're looking across the street. Woman is wearing no shoes. You're like, what are you nuts, lady? Put on some shoes. My What Are You Nuts is, I mentioned this to you, Josh, this Doona. Now, let me qualify and say the Doona is a wonderful, if you're a parent, it's a lifesaver. You use it as a car seat, it then becomes a stroller. It's absolutely fantastic. That said, maybe the what are you nuts is on me, Josh. I took this Doona to the beach, okay? I like using the Doona because beautiful Ruby can sit under, it's basically a built-in umbrella. You're carrying this thing, though, through the beach. My God. You talk about, I have trouble walking in the sand without holding a 20-pound, 30-pound, 40-pound Doona. This thing weighs a ton. I was out of breath. I thought I was going to drop him. Just a complete what are you nuts? Make these things lighter. It's too heavy.
Completely. Could not agree more.
You have one?
My what are you nuts is my wife is a vegan. Love her. She's a perfect person. That is a bit of a what are you nuts. But she cooks breakfast for my kids sometimes. Usually I'm on breakfast duty, but sometimes she does it too. And she's an amazing, attentive mother. And she feeds them everything. When I tell you this woman cooks a scrambled egg so fucking hard. You have never seen an egg this hard. What are you, nuts? Hey, soft scramble. Could this be any harder? Like, you're browning the scrambled eggs. You cannot brown a scrambled egg, Paige. What are you, nuts?
Honestly, it's like my sister-in-law, Jackie. She's always so petrified that like a chicken meatball isn't going to be completely cooked through. That they end up just, they're cooked through, all right.
I bet.
I'll use it to throw to your head. But you won't get salmonella. No, she's actually a fantastic cook. It's a fantastic cook. Shout out. She made a homemade tomato sauce last night. If you're looking just to spice up, Josh, spice up your routine, don't go for the Rayos. Don't go for the Carbone. Go for a tomato, some onion, some oregano, a pinch of sugar, salt, pepper. Blend, put it in a pan, blend it, and it makes a beautiful thick sauce.
Now, when you say blend, you mean with like a hand blender or in a Vitamix? You could use an
immersion blender or throw it in a Vitamix after. You char everything, a little garlic, a little oil, and then you throw it in. It becomes smooth. It's just like tomato sauce. Fabulous. It's better. Some basil. It is fabulous. It is fabulous. You know what else is fabulous, Josh? This show. Give us 5 stars. Otherwise, what are you, nuts? Listen to us wherever you get your podcasts. Watch us on YouTube. Share our clips on Instagram and TikTok. Mondays and Thursdays, folks. We will see you next time.